Hello everybody! Have you ever wondered how you make amazing blackberry compote? Well, today I'm going to be showing you how to make blackberry compote raw vegan. I'm Maxwell, this is Maxwell Bates, and I'll see you in the video. Okay, so what you'll need to make this amazing recipe is a knife, a spoon, a bowl, something to hold your blackberries in. We're using a graduated cylinder, sugar, and citric acid powder. So the first thing we're going to do is take our 150 grams worth of very ripe blackberries and pour them into the bowl. Then we are going to take our citric acid powder and dump this in. You could also use lemon juice, but citric acid powder doesn't contribute any moisture into it, and we're already not adding any moisture. The citric acid powder should break down the blackberries, so then they release their own juices, and this balances out the sugar we're going to be adding in. But if you have really tart blackberries, you can skip the citric acid powder or just add more sugar. So we have half a gram here. Put it on a scale, weigh it out, and then take away half of it, or just 2 small pinches. And so we're just going to sprinkle this over top. And now we're going to take our 20 grams of sugar, and this works on a similar mode as the citric acid powder. Sugar is hydrophilic, so it sucks the water out of the blackberries to make your sauce, and so that's what we're going to be doing. So sprinkle the sugar over. It should be enough to cover the top of the blackberries. And now we are going to take our spoon and just make sure it's incorporated and just stir them around. Okay, now you can see it's starting to have its mode of action work on it. We're going to take our knife and we're going to cut the blackberry. You can do this ahead of time, so you don't have to cut them this way. You can cut it on a cutting board, but this way I find it makes a lot less mess, and so I find it's just easier to cut it in a bowl, even though it takes a little bit longer. But if you're in a rush, cut it on a cutting board and then put it in here. But then you have a cutting board to clean, because blackberries stain really bad, so be careful. You might want to wear an apron or something. Now, you can see it's starting to get some liquid on the bottom. We're just gonna smush it with the backside of the spoon. Now that we cut the blackberries, you don't have to cut every one, just try and get the really firm ones, because you're trying to cut the core in the inside, so it's easier to smush. You could just let the citric acid powder and sugar do it for you, but it's gonna take much longer that way. So we're just helping it along with a little bit of mechanical action. So this way you have a 2-mode. You have mechanical and chemical action. Now this would be a great time to taste it if you wanted to check to see how sweet you like it. Some people like it sweeter, some people don't, depending on how ripe your blackberries are. Also depends a lot on it. So it's pretty much ready to go. Let it sit for 5 or 10 minutes depending on how soupy you want it. And that's how you make blackberry compote raw vegan. Okay guys, I'll see you in 5 minutes. Okay, so the 5 minutes have gone up and you should have a good amount of sauce left in your bowl. And so you can see the sauce is collecting. And so now we're just going to use a mason jar and a canning funnel. Link in the description for all of these products, and tell me what your favorite thing is in the comments to put blueberry compote on. Okay, so now we're just going to pour this in here. It's a good idea generally to hold the base. This is what it looks like when it's all jarred up and ready. Now, doesn't this look amazing? It's so versatile and easy to use. Just store in your fridge with a lid on it for a couple days where the citric acid powder should help keep it preserved, but I would generally keep a lid on it or put it in the freezer. So I'm Maxwell. This is Maxwell Bates. Make sure you leave it down in the comments below what your favorite use for compotes are or other recipes you want me to do. And stay tuned because next time I'm going to be posting a video about how to make vegan ice cream with blueberry compote. Okay, so don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video.